world's best countries to live in. A nation, a developed nation with a strong economy, has the best stable currency. And the best part is, it has the easiest migration and citizenship law. When our students envision studying abroad, Australia often embodies everything they've dreamed of. However, there are things you should know when you are ready for a massive turning point. Let us dive deep into studying abroad in Australia. So today, we have with us Mr. Sam Polton, Associate Director of Sunshine Coast University, Queensland, Australia. Australia has always been a top destination for international students. So, sir, what, in your opinion, makes Australian education such a globally respected one?
It's a great question. I think Australia has some fantastic quality institutions. If you just look at the University of the Sunshine Coast, where I'm from, we're ranked in the top 110 young universities in the world. And you'll see across Australia we have really highly ranked institutions. Some of our world-class research is respected, around the globe. And all of our degrees are really high quality, so most of our programs at the university are accredited as well. So the quality that goes into these programs is really high, and I think that's something that's really important to Australia. I think we also have fantastic student support and student experience across the board, so we're one of the top universities for student support in Australia as well. And the other thing, safety. I mean, every parent that I speak to, particularly in Kerala, they want their children to be safe, and Australia is a wonderful place. Lovely sunshine, that's why we're called the Sunshine Coast, but really safe place to live as well, which is really important.
Sir, could you tell us more about the University of Sunshine Coast and how is it different from the other Australian universities?
Yeah, well, there's lots of reasons. So first of all, our international community is really diverse. So we have most students from the US, Germany, Norway, from France, from Nepal and India as well. But we have a really diverse population of international students, and about 90% of our students are domestic, so lots of students from Australia, so it's really a beautiful place to study. We're also very close to a major city, so we're close to Brisbane, which is a really beautiful city, the third largest city in Australia, but we're only 30 minutes away from Brisbane, but we still count as a regional university, so you'll be aware there's lots of benefits to being a regional institution and studying at a regional institution in Australia. And the other thing is, just in terms of our university, is we have fantastic affordable fees, really high quality programs, and lots of programs, really diverse programs across a number of different areas as well.
University of Sunshine Coast is very well known for its practical learning and industry-aligned programs. So, sir, what are the major popular courses among the international students, and what are the career options after their graduation?
Great question. Yeah, I mean, the number one program is in the health area. We get a lot of students for nursing in particular, and we have two programs in nursing, which is a 3-year program at bachelor's, and a graduate entry route, which is a 2-year program as well. So there's lots of opportunities in health sciences, human services, social work. You mentioned about the practical element, the employment side. So we're actually number one in Australia for graduate employment for our engineering students. So engineering is growing growing in popularity, particularly in Kerala, particularly civil engineering, because we have the Olympics in Brisbane. So I'm sure you've all heard of the Olympics happening in Brisbane in 2032. So there's lots of jobs and opportunities in construction. Civil engineering is hugely popular, and we have some new master's programs launching in our next year as well. So lots of opportunities for employment in things like engineering, IT. We also embed Google certificates, career certificates, in our IT and computer science programs. So cybersecurity is very popular for that reason, and everything we do, like you say, is very practical based, so lots of work opportunities as well.
So how does your university support Indian students specifically, whether it is through scholarships or accommodation assistance or through post-study work opportunities?
Yeah, I think we do a lot for our students from India. We understand that every country around the world is very different. In India is no different to that. I mean, there's lots of countries within India. In terms of the states, it's a huge place and lots of different people from different backgrounds that have different needs. And we have a fantastic student support team, one of the best in Australia for supporting our students. So that's one. The safety on campus, because we're a regional university, we're in a very safe place to live, so really nice, safe, secure environment. We have lots of support services, whether that's mental health, well-being, legal services. So we do a lot to support our students, and that's really important. We also want to make sure students get the opportunity for work experience, make sure they're employable. So the accreditation is valid in Australia, but across the world, so it's globally recognised for getting jobs. And of course, you mentioned scholarships. Our fees are very affordable fees, which is important. We didn't have very high fees with 50% scholarship for the first year and things like that. We have very competitive fee structure. 15% 15% scholarship for all students from India, which is very good, I'm sure. Everyone will be pleased to hear that. And we also have some scholarships of up to 20% for some of our newer programs. So lots of opportunity, good fee structure, really high quality programs, close to a city. What's not to love about the Sunshine Coast?
So your today's visit is in collaboration with global educational consultants who've been a trusted name in overseas education for over 30 years. So how important are such partnerships for universities like yours?
Yeah, and like you said, one of our key partners for sure. We're obviously here today, visiting Kerala, and we work very closely with our key partners. I think Global Education do a fantastic job of supporting students, particularly with looking for accommodation, the visa application. It can be, difficult in some cases with these types of application processes, getting admissions, looking for places to live. So all of this is so important to use an agent provider that has lots of experience, and obviously being here, you can see that it's one of our key partners, really strong experience in all of those areas I've mentioned. And if you're going to apply to Australia, you need to work with a key partner, and this is so important for us.
Finally, sir, what message would you like to give to Indian parents and students who are considering studying abroad, and especially in Australia and in University of Sunshine Coast?
Yeah, I think the most important thing is to do research, make sure you find the place that's right for you. The Sunshine Coast is a beautiful place to live, very close to Brisbane, so lots of opportunities for work experience, very safe place to live, affordable fees. I think that's the thing to look at, is the cost for the whole course. Make sure you do all of your research around the fee structure for all 3 or 2 years that you're studying. And just to have fun, like going overseas is really valuable. It's a great way to get being employable for the future, getting a really high quality degree, but it's a really fantastic opportunity to learn from people from all over the world, and that's something I'd say: embrace it, enjoy it, and pick the Sunshine Coast. It's a fantastic place to study. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else myself.
So thank you so much, sir. That was a short Q&A session so that we'll get to know more about the Australian education system and about your university. So thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the opportunity.